grace of God, I have been delivered. But till this day, I still struggle with addiction.
That porn is crazy.
It's a thorn.
Porn is crazy.
This guy.
There is no happy note after
What's
that.
the happy note?
There is no happy note after that. Fact.
You know you're not ugly.
Say
You know
that.
you're not ugly,
Yeah.
okay?
And not to be this guy, but
I've had.
You're about to be this guy.
Sidebar,
Not
I've
to be
had
this
people
guy.
be like, "Who's Lex?"
A word? A word?
now I wanted to. Any of y'all check out the new Kendrick album?
Yes,
I did not.
I did not.
I played it in its entirety.
Did you like it?
Yes, because my thing is this: y'all was begging this man for bars. He gave y'all bars, every single one, every one. But the top 3 for me, let me go through my thingy. Hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't know you was going to bring that up first. I thought you were going to do it last. Oh, my bad. Caught me off guard. So we're going to go 3, 2, 1. Third will be Man at the Garden. I feel like that was a very slower song, but really giving bars. Squabble Up, that was a clip that
sound like you want to fight.
But that was definitely like a West Coast,
He is
like
from-
crip walking
yeah, he
type of
is.
song, and we enjoyed that along with the bars. Boom, Reincarnated.
That my favorite
Can
track.
we?
That's my
Oh,
favorite.
that is. He
If
was
we can-
talking
if
to
we-
God.
If we can review that
and
song,
and God was talking.
Reincarnated?
back.
yeah, if we could just review that song, listen to it real quick, that'd be amazing.
Reincarnated.
That shit.
It was cool.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I'm like 3 different stories in the same song.
That was good.
Interesting.
overall, I give the album a 7 out of 10. Only reason it would be higher, but only thing is, like I told them before we started rolling, I love the West Coast sound, but it's a lot of West Coast accents in this album.
Was it a West Coast album?
Pretty much, yeah.
He's a West Coast nigga.
That's
Like,
what I like.
I can only take the West Coast accent, but for so long. Like,
Huh.
it starts
You as
to
an
get
ex-
exhausting after a while.
I hear you. I don't like when the whole album sounds exactly.
Like, and there's
Same.
a lot of West Coast artists. They got the West Coast accent. I'm just like, it starts to get exhausting.
It sounded like it was a West Coast album though. Like if that was the
I
theme,
feel like that was purposely done.
Yeah, it
I
was
think that was
purposely done.
purposely done.
Yeah, I mean,
That was
he's
the
from the
thing.
West, though.
Yeah. Of
The
course,
East Coast album's going to sound East Coast. I mean, I would hope it was.
Yeah, but like, I like albums with like
Variety.
variety. Like one.
That's
of my,
why he stopped listening to Chris Brown because he had all his songs, his 68 track. What? How many
Yeah.
tracks? 68 tracks, all sound the same.
Yeah, all sound the same.
I felt that way about Trey Songz.
You feel like most of his music sounded the same?
For a minute, like I felt like all his songs were like the same. He was just singing and pleading about vagina and
Yeah, that's how. I
Not
feel
vagina.
like,
That's singing in the rain.
that's how I feel about Chris Brown. Like, yo, if I gotta hear
right.
about one more vagina eating reference, if I gotta hear about diving in your ocean,
And they said,
swimming
"What's
in
his
your-
favorite
Diving in
meal?"
your ocean.
They asked him, "What's his favorite meal?" He said, "Vagina." That's what
Why
he
would he
said.
say that?
That's what he said.
Hey, man.
Now,
He
nothing wrong
not
with it.
beating
Ain't
those
nothing wrong with it.
allegations now.
Diving
sorry,
in your
Jesus.
ocean, swimming in
I
your
probably
water,
should've brought that
deep
reference
diving in your sea.
No,
It's like, bro,
because
I get it. I
because
get
he
it.
weird. He weird.
I get it.
Chris Brown is
Yeah,
weird.
but-
Did y'all see? Speaking of Chris Brown, did y'all see him on Kai Sennett's live video?
That man looked
I thought that
genuinely
was-
happy.
Yes, he looked like he was having a ball. And first of all, let's talk about how he talked about how he bought Jess Hilarious a $400K ring, and then she
Yeah.
bought it up on the Breakfast Club the very next day and wore the ring and was like, "Yeah, he mad because I had a baby." And that my dude name is Chris or look like him or
Yeah.
something like that. And it was like, and no, he not giving it back. I don't give. She was like, he know not to play with me like that. I was
That's
like,
hilarious?
yes, Jess
He bought
Hilarious.
Jess Hilarious a ring?
They used to date, apparently.
Damn.
A
Chris?
$400,000 ring.
Chris.
And that ring was big, and Charlamagne tested it on
Yeah.
the show, and it was real.
Yeah.
Okay, not
Oh,
that
tested it?
not that I thought that Chris Brown would ever buy a fake ring, because why? Why would he do that? But
Yeah, that
but
made no
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Unlikely couple. Not
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, they dated probably 100 years ago. She's been with her dude for a little minute now. That was probably 100,000
That's
years
weird.
ago. But if I'm
feels
sorry,
weird.
so how do y'all
Yeah.
feel about giving gifts back to exes? That's a question.
I don't.
because
I don't.
I'm not giving nothing back.
I'm not asking for it.
It's mine.
You lucky I'm not asking for more money for
It's a gift.
restitution.
No, the thing is, like, I
Pain
wouldn't
and
give it back,
suffering.
but at the same time, I wouldn't care about
Pain
it
and
either.
suffering. Yeah.
Pain and suffering, okay?
And I'll receive a restitution upon that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I remember me and my ex had a conversation a while ago about like whether or not it like if I proposed to her but we never made it down the aisle, should she give the ring back? And I'm like, yeah, like you need to run that ring back.
You say, yeah.
Yeah, run that ring
I mean,
back.
I personally, it depends on if it's an amicable, I'll give it back.
Okay.
If you did me oh so wrong, I feel like
I ain't
that's a
giving it
payment,
back.
bro. I'm sorry.
Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. So I would be compelled to give it back.
in blood. Like,
But I'm trying, like that gold medal that
I'm like, if we agreed to disagree, okay, here you go, here your stuff,
it's
here your
like-
all that. If you do me dirty, you better bring it back in the
Nobody
blood.
did anybody wrong. It was just
and
like
it just didn't work out.
just like we just figured out it wouldn't be right.
Yeah, I
but-
would give you the ring back.
Yeah, I'll give it back.
Cause I'd be like, all right, this is an engagement ring. We ain't engaged nor married.
And I have no
and I know that this
emotional
costs
value
money.
towards it anymore.
And my ex was just like, oh well, why would you want the ring back? Like, what you gonna do with it? I'm like, what you gonna do with it?
Pawn it.
I'm
That's what I was gonna do.
But like guys will still be making payments on that ring that you pawned. Like that's the crazy
crazy,
part.
yo.
That it ain't right. If y'all broke up amicably, y'all could get a ring back or something. I think can't you get a ring back?
Depends on the state. Depends on the state.
If they engraved it or something, then no. But if it's the regular ring that you bought, y'all could like I'm be like, listen, I can't make the payments, but y'all can have this ring back. Cause old girl don't want me no more. Or we not together.
She don't want me no more.
I'm lonely now.
Yo.
She said no. Okay.
That's crazy, yo.
She said nah, so never mind, bro.
Nah, but I feel like, I mean, honestly, like, I don't feel like I would give it back, but at the same time, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, here, take the shit. I don't give a take it. I don't care.
I feel like if it's a
I
gift,
really don't care.
give it back.
Nah, I'm running it. You gotta run me that back.
What if y'all broke up?
No, I'm saying
and it was
I
like
would.
that?
I wouldn't like. It's like either way, it wouldn't be a big deal. If you was like, yo, Solo, I want it back. Yeah, take your little shit. I don't care. I'll buy it myself.
I'm wholeheartedly my
Yeah.
Christian behind. If my ex buys me a car, he not getting that car back. I'm sorry. I'm keeping my car.
Get it back.
If you piss
It's a
me
gift.
off, I'm gonna give it back. But I'm like, here you go. Now
Throw the
find
key.
that B.
Find that key.
No, find that ring.
Nah, because a gift is a
Oh,
gift.
that's petty.
You
man.
gift me a car,
If you
I'm
do
keeping
me
the car.
wrong, I'm throwing it in the bushes. You better find
And you
it.
could talk about how you glue me, you glowed me up, or however you blew me up and all that. I don't care, but I'm keeping my car. You buy me a car, I'm keeping it.
Hey, you keep the car. You don't have to keep those payments. I mean, you gotta
That's fine.
transfer that
That's
title to your
fine.
name.
That's fine. I'll make that payment. I'll make that payment. If I can't make the payments, then you can have it back.
When you see the paperwork, you're like, yeah, nah. I'm
Yeah,
good.
nah, you can have that. You can have that, G. You could
I'm
draw
like,
that
damn,
around.
you
love me that much? Okay.
You mess with me that bad? Okay,
Thank you.
I got a homie right now. I ain't gonna say no names, but like he co-signed on a car for his ex-wife when they were married.
Okay.
Oh, you talking about Chris? Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
he just
wild.
said he
Wild,
wasn't
son.
going to say his
Cut that out.
name.
Please cut
He
it out.
just said that he wasn't going to say his name.
His name ain't
You gonna
Chris.
have to bleep that out.
His name is-
His name ain't Chris.
His name was Nano Chris.
Oh, okay,
But
good.
I'm about to
Damn,
say,
son.
I'm like, you. Sorry, Chris, whoever is out there.
Yo.
Because apparently that's not who he's talking about. Yo, you
Sorry,
just
Chris.
Dumb
Okay,
people.
sorry, Chris.
Yo.
Okay.
I don't even know if I have a friend named Chris.
Yo.
Nah,
see,
you know,
see?
we
You
got a
see?
friend that we graduate. Well, we ain't graduate. He was the class before us.
Oh yeah, Chris.
We got a
Chris,
friend
what up,
named
Chris?
Chris.
Yeah.
What up, son?
But yeah, he co-signed on a car with his wife at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Then they divorced, and she defaulted on the payments.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it was in his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, that's probably
Well, nah,
what's
she-
gonna happen though. If you divorce, you think she about to make payments on that?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
It got repoed now.
Her new
she's
nigga
on-
gonna buy another
Was
one.
it agreed that she was supposed to make the payments?
Yes, but he co-signed on it.
Oh, yeah, so it affects him anyway.
Yeah.
That's why she did it.
Listen, my own daddy asked me to co-sign for a car, and I was like, nope.
Yeah.
I was like, I love you, Pops.
Yeah.
I know you lucrative and you got your stuff going on right now, but no. I love you, but I'm not. Nope. I cannot afford you possibly not paying these bills, and then I'm in jeopardy. Okay, I was like, nah, daddy, I know you would do it for me, but I can't do it for you.
That's how it should be.
Like, you know what I'm
saying? You do it for your kid, but
friends,
kid ain't supposed to do it for you.
Nothing. If we marry, I will consider co-signing for my husband, but outside of that, friends, kids, David, if my son come and ask me
marriage is
for
a contractual partnership.
Yeah, and you know, in the Christian faith, you become one flesh. We are one. So yeah, all of your payments is my payments. I'm gonna make sure them bills. You know.
So you
wait.
So you would do it for your husband? You wouldn't do it for your kid?
Nope.
I would do it.
I'm doing it for my kid. I'm sorry, I'm doing it for my kid.
It depends on, like, if my kid has shown me that he's been irresponsible, and he hasn't shown me to my liking that he is responsible enough to pay his bills and not put me in jeopardy, then no.
You gotta do it with discernment.
Yeah, but
you have to be a certain age and like, cause I'm not co-signing for a 21-year-old kid. I don't care how much I love you. I'm not co-signing for a male 21-year-old kid. Sorry, not doing it. Because first of all, your insurance goes up when you put a male teenager on your car.
It does.
Okay, males are
so like
statistically more likely to get into accidents. Okay, there's statistics.
Not to say that Courtney wouldn't help with
You're gonna insure that red BMW?
Oh yeah, no, I would help with the insurance,
That's what I'm saying,
but
bro.
I'm not co-signing.
Co-sign that red BMW. Put it on insurance.
Listen, I would.
You co-sign that car then.
No,
I would.
listen. I would
definitely
co-sign. I would pay for his insurance. Like, I'd pay the insurance. You want me to pay the insurance payments? I'll do that for you. I'll pay for full insurance for you. But the payments on the card, you got to learn responsibility. You got to learn how to.
If I'm doing that for my kid, he gonna have the car that I want him to have, not the car he wants.
Well,
This is my thing. If I buy a car for my child, it's gonna be paid off.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give him a car with payments. Like, that would be a disservice to him to do that. So like,
his first car.
It's his first car. True. I've never, like, listen, I'm the baby. I say all the time I'm a stepchild. But like, listen, sorry mom, it's true. But I would, if I had the means to buy my son a car, it would be a car that's paid off.
Facts.
And I would tell him to make sure that he took care of it, get the brakes changed, do all the maintenance you supposed to be. And if you need help, the car's paid off. I will teach him responsibility. I will teach him, you got to go half with me on the insurance. Now, if I know he's struggling and stuff, because I went through some health stuff and stuff like that. So I would have liked for my parent to be like, oh, let me help you with this. You know, I didn't have that. So yeah, I would want to provide that for my child. Like,
breaking the generational.
Yeah, I would want to provide that for my child. Like, I help you pay the insurance, but I also want to teach him responsibility. Like, I want you to understand that mommy not doing everything now. It's on you, and you have to understand that when the weight is on you, it's different. You value things different. You treat things different. Because people that didn't buy, when you don't buy something, you don't understand the value of it. But when you got to spend your own money, that's why I lavish anytime my mama buy me something. My daddy, you know, when he was moving about and doing stuff, and anytime he wanted to pay for dinner, X1, I let him. Because I'm paying for everything my dad gonna sell. It's hard out here. Okay? It's hard with a baby.
When you're going out to dinner with your parents, you're like,
I'm the kid. What you mean?
I know your kids be looking at you like,
my dad.
So what you doing, bro?
I always
fix my kids.
Daddy's girl. I play that card every time. Daddy's girl. Like, I do not expect to pay. Like, even now, my dad in his compromised state is like, where my wallet? And I'm taking him out. He like, where my wallet? I'm like, Daddy, just sit down, okay?
Let me see a statistic real quick. Your daddy black, right?
Yes.
Is he bald?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What the hell is a statistic? What is that?
That is the statistic.
What does that have to do with anything? I want to know.
Told us that got bald black daddies. That is going to be just spoiled.
Yo.
Listen.
Bald black daddies.
My expectations is up here.
Oh my God.
Listen.
Your dad bald and black?
I have never heard that.
Well, he light skinned, but he bald and black.
He bald and black,
That's
okay?
the same shit.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Light skin is black, okay?
Listen, that was a comedic anecdote. Like, damn.
No, I'm saying, but
I know.
So he's bald and black.
Yes.
And he spoils you.
I have never heard this. That is hilarious. So daddies with hair is just like, nah, man, get out of here, bro. I ain't helping you.
Every dad spoils their daughter.
Daddy's girl. Every dad that cares. Let's say that. Every dad that cares. Every dad that's present.
Down, and I'm like, Dad. So I went to your son's shop, and he said, "This is broke. So like, I got $200.
Can you help? Can you?
So what we finna do with that?"
And that's why I never really understand the woman that's just like, oh, I'd rather pay $100 by myself than go 50-50 with somebody.
Bugging.
I never understand.
Bugging. Because it's
trying to be a little
co-parenting. I pay everything. Okay. Who said that? Thank you.
Who said that?
I'd rather pay 100% of my bills by myself than go 50-50 with a man. That's just a roommate.
Yeah.
You bugging. Huh? You bugging.
I think Lex said that. Welcome back. Yo.
Nah, see, that is outrageous. Especially in 2024, anybody saying that they are not willing to go, you don't deserve a spouse. Like, you don't deserve, I'm sorry, Jesus, if that's not politically correct, but like, you don't deserve a spouse in 2024 if you're not willing to put in the work. Like, all right, say your man is traditional and he like, I'm paying all the bills. Boy, he better have a meal on his table every day. It's 2024. You better wash that man's dirty drawers.
Thank you.
You better, I'm sorry. Because in 2024,
but if he got skin marks, he gonna have to take care of that. I'm so sorry.
Whoa.
I mean, if you're a grown man,
you got skid marks?
If you're a grown man, you should not have skid marks in your underwear. You should be learning how to wipe.
I feel like before marriage, you need to get that down pat.
Cause I wholeheartedly has recently fussed at my son because I'm like, why I'm doing your laundry and all your drawers got stuff in it. Sorry, little man.
Why you
sorry,
doing my laundry, Mom?
Why you did that to that boy? I'm sorry. You could have said a nephew.
Nah. Listen. I was like, David, no. Okay, sorry. You got to do this. And I said, do I need to come in there?
Do I need to come in there?
I'm whole. In order to teach them proper etiquette, I'm willing to embarrass my kid because you don't want to get embarrassed. Boys do not want to get embarrassed. Girls are like more. We deal with emotions so we can take it a little bit more. But boys do not want to get embarrassed. Like he be on, mommy, I need privacy. Blah blah blah.
Well,
like he don't bust in on me in the bathroom.
We need to revisit this. What do we do?
He good now though. I mean, because I was just like, why you being lazy? Because he be like rushing, trying to get back to. And I said, this is the only reason. Because I know you know how to do right. You rushing to get back to get there. You cannot be that in a rush to get back to your game or whatever you doing, your show. Like, by the way, my son is addicted to watching Matilda. That's
Matilda?
Yeah.
Raising them right.
Like he over and over. Even the musical. Like he's like, I'm like, you just love Matilda? I don't understand.
You go through a phase.
Shout out! Speaking of, Moana is coming out in like 3 days, y'all. Go see that Moana 2.
Yeah, and
that's
Gladiator.
my show.
And Gladiator,
and
which
Gladiator.
is gonna be like 2.5 hours long.
Yeah, I believe it. And
I want to see it, but I know I'm gonna fall asleep.
I want to see Gladiator, but also outside of Gladiator, I hear that Denzel Washington will be in Black Panther 3.
Yeah,
I don't know what capacity. I did see him in the uniform. I'm assuming that he's gonna be like an old Black Panther.
Older Black Panther.
Are you guys looking forward to Black Panther 3?
It depends on.
Are you looking forward to that? Did you like Black Panther 2?
Oh shoot.
It depends on what direction they go with.
Was that the answer?
I'm like,
shut up.
I didn't care for it. I really didn't care for it.
I feel like, first of all, they played Angela Bassett for not giving her an Oscar for why has she not gotten an Oscar?
Angela Bassett picked up that whole role and carried the whole cast.
That whole cast on her back.
But who determines these Oscars though? Who determines the winners?
I don't know.
First of all, can we be clear that the year that Will Smith slapped Chris Rock was the only year in Oscar history that has ever been produced by a black person.
Yeah.
Can we?
Damn.
Can we? Yeah, he messed that up for us.
Yeah.
Can we be clear about that?
Yeah. No, that's a fact.
Can we be clear so we know who does the judgment? I think that they say that they mail off things to certain celebrities or certain people or whatever, certain people, and they review the products and send back, much like, I guess, the draft. I mean, not the draft, like MVP and the NBA and WNBA. Much like that. Like, they vote on it and then send it back to them. Only a select few. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if that's the real process, but I did hear about, like, people getting, like boxes to, like, review those stuff in the mail, like celebrities or people that's a part of the elite.
All right, yo. So, all right, for the winner of the Oscar, right? Who determines the winner of the Oscar? The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences determines the winners of the Academy Awards. All active members vote online for all categories except for some award categories that are preliminary voting. Members are asked to watch as many films as possible and only vote for the ones they've seen. So basically it's the members that do that.
Yeah.
Fuck them niggas. Because, I mean, first, I'm sorry, Courtney.
They be wildin'.
But first of all, like,
give him a demerit right now.
But when you put that to, like, the mass public to vote,
nah,
you wouldn't for an Oscar.
I mean, so they kind of do that with what is it? Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes is more public. Like,
I think that's who should determine, like, who the better actor is. The public?
No.
We're the ones that watch the movie. We're the critics.
Nah.
Because who are these members?
Because the people that are creating the movies, producing the movies, these are people that create these projects that make millions and millions of dollars.
But who are these niggas? The Academy of Motion Pictures Arts Sciences.
Some of them are actors and actresses, if I'm not mistaken. Some of them are like people who are in the industry.
A lot of them are just
and I feel like
popularity contest.
There needs to
That's what it is. Popularity contest.
That too, though. But there needs to be diversity.
But then I feel like if we had like some of what you're talking about, like where the public did it, would be that. Then it would be more of a popularity contest.
Yeah, it would be.
I think so. But at the same time, I think it is the same way right now.
Think about shows like The Voice, or think about shows like American Idol.
Yeah.
People have fans that are biased to the person or to the people. Some of these people got millions of fans, and it's not because they were the better singer. It's because everybody voted for them. Yeah, when they opened it up to everybody, and it's like, nah, you actually suck compared to that person, but your fan base voted for you.
Popularity contest.
You got some good rebuttals. Get some good rebuttals.
I try.
Okay, it makes sense. It does make sense.
I try.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead.
Speaking of people being robbed of
I think we about
awards.
To say the same thing.
Yeah.
We about to say the same thing.
What we talking
My
about?
boy Shabuzi.
Oh yeah.
AKA Shabuya.
The CMAs was definitely on what day was that? Wednesday, Tuesday? One of them.
It was
days.
like Wednesday or Thursday.
I was in Ruby Tuesdays watching.
He was nominated for at least 3 or 4 categories.
Yeah.
He didn't win any of them.
And his song, Bar Song, has been in the top 100 charts for weeks.
Wow.
So, what does that tell you?
Now,
everybody's like, "Oh, I'm shocked." We are not shocked.
Did you hear the backlash from black people?
No, what was it?
The backlash of the backlash.
Yeah, right.
So white people rebuttaling to what?
No.
Black people rebuttaling
to what?
They were basically shaming him or saying a whole bunch of stuff.
His real name is Collins.
Oh, that man is Nigerian. I've been know that.
Who is Shabuzi?
Shabuzi, yeah.
Shabuya Roko. I'm sorry.
I'm crying.
So, black people
I like Shabuya roll call though. I like that.
Who the hell is that?
Shabuzi.
But
that's
my
what she
nickname.
calls him.
Shabuya roll call.
Yo.
Shabuya roll call.
I don't want to murder his last name, but I'm gonna try. It's like Shabweze, something like that.
Shabweze.
I don't know. Right?
Shabweze. That's not bad though. I like that better than Shabuzi. Shabweze. That's kind of hard.
He, I guess,
Shabweze. That's kind of hard.
Dumped his name down so it
Call
could be
him
more
Zay.
palatable for a wider audience.
Yeah.
A lot of the black people on TikTok and the various interwebs are saying that, well, he deserves to not win anything because he dumbed his name down to make it more palatable for a white audience, and white people still didn't pick him, so he deserves
the
to
dumbest thing I've heard.
Yeah.
I would just like to say in a country,
you even have a surname in your music career. You don't even use Mark.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying
exactly.
I know. I'm just saying.
I know that a lot of immigrants and a lot of I would say African people more so than anything that I've interacted with. A lot of them have long drawn out name. My best friend I was just telling Mark before we recorded. My best friend has like 6 names to her, but we just know her by her first and her 7th name. But her name is actually really. I mean. Well, yeah, it's like her first and her 7th name.
Asians
But
do the same thing.
My
name's Susie.
They come here, and in their country, their name being long like that or being able to pronounce in their language is easy. But coming here to America or coming to a commercialized audience, it's not uncommon for them to give you a nickname for them. Like I've had people that I grew up with and they fresh off the boat and they're just like, oh yeah, my name is so-and-so. Or you could call me so-and-so. Like, or my name is this, but you could call me Tom or something like that. Or you could call me, you know what I mean?
What's your mama call you? And then I'm going to work on pronouncing it correctly.
I appreciate.
They're trying to be Americanized.
It's not even about being Americanized. It's like, I appreciate them telling us giving us a nickname that's closer to their name, which I think is what he did. Yeah. Like he did the best thing that he could, but people get tired of hearing their name slaughtered. Like if somebody was not calling me Courtney all the time, like, and they were just slaughtering my name and calling me Courtney.
Courtney
is low-key disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie. Low-key disrespectful.
I'm sorry, but do you not think that these African people that come with these names that are hard to pronounce in the American English language, they don't like that. Yeah. They're tired of correcting us. Like, I'm sorry for our ignorance, African people. We love y'all, but like they're tired of correcting us. So it's easier for them to say, "Oh, this is my nickname." I don't think there's anything wrong with having a nickname, especially when you recognize that it's hard for your name to be pronounced.
Yeah, like Wale, his full first name is Olibu Wale.
Yes,
that nigga African.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Olibu.
Yeah, his full first name.
This is a little easier.
Olibu Wale.
Olibu Wale.
But he shortened it to Wale.
That's hard.
Right.
He said that's hard.
Yeah, it's different, man. It's different.
No, I like his birth name.
Olibu Wale.
Olibu Wale.
It's not bad.
I like his name.
But they're like, oh, he made his name more palatable for white people.
Oh, what?
No, it is, man. These fake ass Malcolm X niggas.
His friends probably call him Wale, and then it's like they be like, oh, it's too long for us to say. But I don't think that's a real issue.
But they were also saying he is known for not putting black people in his music videos, and to a point, he is correct. But I have not seen every single one.
I've only seen one of his music videos. I think I saw other, like maybe 1 or 2 black people, but majority white.
Yeah. So I'm like, I mean,
but guess what though?
You win if you lose.
But guess what though? I really don't give a shit. Because a lot of the white artists and
it's
everybody
white
that you
people in
like,
Africa too,
they ain't playing no black people in their shit either.
I just want to know.
But you love them motherfuckers, so who gives a shit?
Elon Musk is South African, y'all.
Yeah, he's South African.
It's white people in Africa too.
Yeah.
I live next door. I live 2 houses. It's white people in Africa. I live 2 houses from a Jamaican, fully white. If you look at him, you think he a white man. He got that thick Jamaican accent.
Yeah, I'd buy.
Yes.
I'd gone.
And God rest his soul, because he died. He was my friend's grandfather.
Oh, yo, rest in peace, yo.
But God rest his. He was old when I met him. He was old.
Wagwan, brother.
Wagwan.
Yeah.
Yes, but yes, like they're.
Shout out to my Jamaicans, man. I love y'all.
It's 2024. Yes,
I should have been more Jamaican.
When
man.
I tell y'all that curry goat is serious.
Yeah.
I love me some curry goat, but
yo, curry goat's good, yo.
Yo, curry goat
and jerk chicken.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
What? I should have been born Jamaican.
My Trinidadian, my old Trinidadian friend, she would make jerk chicken. Oh my God. Jerk chicken, and her dad did a mean curry crab.
Oh, yeah.
When I tell you I never had curry crab before, and he made, when I tell you sucking the daggone shell of the crab, because it was so good. I said, I never even heard of people currying crab. Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway. We hungry, y'all.
Yo. Yeah.
Oh,
Jamaicans cook, boy. They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I mean, to circle back to movies, how do y'all think Denzel is gonna be in Gladiator? It's kind of awkward because Denzel old.
From
baby.
what I heard,
he getting old now.
From what I've heard from creators and people who have seen the movie, they say he's gonna straight up win an award off of this.
Yeah.
I'm
They
just
said
I think
saying,
he's gonna win an award
if
because he's
Cicely
Denzel.
Tyson could be.
They say his
continuing to
acting in
work.
this shit. They say he's gonna win an award.
It's Denzel.
And does he do anything less? when
He
acts?
he was old when he did Equalizer 1. Then he did 2 and 3. Now he in Gladiator, and now you about to be an ancient Black Panther? Okay. He's like does he have a star?
But
Because
the
you know
crazy
they
thing
be
with
taking
Denzel-
he got a star on Hollywood, on the Walk of Fame of
I don't
Hollywood.
know.
Yeah, he
I don't
should.
know.
He better.
But see, the thing with Denzel, he could play like an older character, but for some reason, if he gets into a role and like I don't know if he dyes his hair, what he does, but he's young again.
Yeah, like-
he
You
know what I'm
didn't-
saying? He's
he
young
aged
again.
well.
He grows his hair.
Yeah, like he'll
grows
get in
his
shape.
beard out.
Like he'll work out, do whatever he got to do. Like
Now, have you
Dye his
seen
hair,
the
it's
clip?
grace.
Have you seen the clip of how on social media circulating of how he refuses to wear suits to like red carpet events? Like
no.
he said that he doesn't like wearing suits, so he literally be having like a hoodie and some jeans.
I don't think he cares anymore.
He
yo.
goes,
Like,
I mean,
old people don't care no more.
Yo,
nah, it's not even that. I think like he dresses up for mad events. If you're an actor, like
yeah,
you
that's
go
what he
to
said. He's
mad
tired
events,
of doing
yo.
that. He's tired of it.
You're always dressing up. He's done it for years. How long has he been acting? Like a long ass time.
Long ass
At
time.
least 40 to 50 years,
So that
because
shit
it's
gotta
been a
be
long
old after a
time
while, man.
since
Event
Trey
after
Songz.
event after event,
I mean,
dinner
Trey
here.
Songz training day.
A charity event there. The Oscars and this award, and like a new suit. I gotta get another suit for this.
And then you got to do publicity events
man,
and
that would
stuff
get old,
like
yo.
that.
That would
Like
get
it'd
old.
be crazy.
get a tailor suit and you don't even fit that shit like you used to.
Yeah, and you can't wear the same suit to every event.
Yeah, man. Give me
Another
a
event,
Nike
like,
Tech.
yeah.
Give me a Nike Tech, man.
Yo,
What you talking about, man?
Not the night
Listen.
tech.
The Nike Tech, yo.
Night
What's-
Tech is crazy.
Come on,
Let
man.
Denzel walk down
With some
the red carpet with
ACGs.
the night tech.
With some
With the-
ACGs, yo.
Yo, with the ACGs is crazy.
Come on, Denzel from New York, man. He gonna rock.
Nah, he
gonna rock
definitely. Oh,
Gore-Tex.
I didn't know he was from New York. That's
from New
probably
York.
why he
New
just
York,
like,
yeah.
man, listen.
He not from the city. He from upstate.
I'm
But,
leaving
you know,
him,
he got
son.
that swag though. He from like
He still got New York
Buffalo,
swag.
Rochester, something like that. He still hood.
That walk
He
is
still
definitely
hood.
New York now.
Nah, he hood. You know what I'm saying? He from upstate hood.
If you from any part of New York, you definitely visited the city. You've been in the hood before. You've been in the boroughs.
Yeah, but visiting ain't the same
You
as
just-
living.
It's not, because let me tell you something. I'll
Living.
visit
Living's different,
ECC all day. I'll visit Essex County all day.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to live back in this mug though. I'm
Now,
good.
did you know?
Difference is you from it.
Hold on, let me find the clip. But did you
It's
know
in your blood, yeah.
his name isn't Denzel?
Nah, what's his name?
Denzel.
I think-
Denzel?
Oh, that's how you pronounce it.
That's how you pronounce it.
Denzel.
Denzel.
Yeah, good thing he put the swag to the
Denzel.
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 Damn.
Okay. Denzel.
It's like Stefan and Steven.
Yeah.
Or Stefan or whatever that is.
It's Stefan, Steven, and Stefan.
Yeah.
It's
Because
like Will Smith's name isn't Will. Isn't
it's
William.
Willard.
It's Willard.
It's Willard
Oh,
Smith.
yeah.
But like just like how Bill is short for William. How? I don't know how that
I
works.
really don't understand how that works.
I don't know how that works. Because William B. Cosby. Like William
And like Dick
Bill
is short
Cosby.
for Richard. And
Yeah.
I'm like, how?
How? I don't know.
Don't never call me Dick.
Peggy is short for Margaret.
What?
Yeah.
Peggy and Margaret.
Yeah.
See, I don't get
That's
stuff
a
like
new
that.
one. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
We in America, y'all. This is dumb. Like, I'm sorry. That's
And
American stuff.
Jim is short for like Jack or something like that, right?
No.
Nah,
James.
it's Jim is store for
James.
Jim. Oh, James.
James.
Yeah, Jim.
Okay. It's crazy,
Yeah, that's
yo.
wild.
It's crazy.
America's retarded. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Peggy Bundy. Her name was Margaret Bundy.
I'm crying.
I don't know. I don't know how. Don't ask me how.
Nothing
Yeah, I
in
don't
an
know.
American language makes sense. That's why we behind in the rest of the world. Because the rest of the world's ahead of us in education and math. Okay, specifically. Okay, because why we on this dumb system that we on? Why it take us 30 minutes to get to something that's gonna take 10 minutes? I'm sorry, America. Growth. Growth means change means growth. Okay, I'm just saying.
But you know what? It don't matter no more.
It don't matter to you, but
Hey, Siri.
but to kids.
Hey Siri.
No,
What's the answer?
no,
Hey Google,
no.
what's the
That's
answer?
the problem.
I'm saying, but that's what it is now.
But I feel like AI,
It is,
and I
yeah.
hate to get on this AI thing, but I feel like AI is allowing humans to not critically think anymore.
That's what it's supposed
They
to do.
could easily just go to something and they don't have to think that hard. Like people don't know how to use their brain to the point that New York is in an education, well, Jersey too, the whole nation
Yeah.
is in an
Where-
education crisis where people are in high school on third grade levels because y'all
can't
want
read.
to shove computers and AI
Nah,
and
yo.
you do not perpetuate critical thinking.
That's been an
Nobody
issue.
wants to
That's been an
critical
issue.
think.
Respectfully, that's been an issue since
been an
Bush,
issue,
since
yeah.
we was children.
Listen,
Yeah, that's been an
So
issue.
we were just the starting point.
And before
of the
they
shit
blamed
that's
it
happening.
on-
that no child left behind crap
Yeah, we are the
was
children.
a
Yeah.
that were
disservice
left,
to us.
We are the children that were left behind. mind.
Yeah, but we are the children that promote. We are the generation that's promoting AI, promoting everything to make it easier.
But you know what though? All right. So
endurance produces character.
Nah, but
That's
back in the
scripture.
day, it was a thing like, oh, our children aren't smart enough because we don't have good books.
In the hood,
But the thing was, our children are not smart enough because we don't have good books. Now these niggas got fucking laptops and tablets.
They
and
can
anything
just
like
look
that.
up anything.
They're still dumbing the motherfucker though. So technology and books apparently like, what's the issue for real?
it's
What's the issue?
because you have to train people you have to train
It's
people how to
discipline.
acquire information. If you're not telling your kids, you train up a child in the way they should go.
So is the teacher or the
Call
parents?
me religious all you want. Train up a
It's
child
both.
in the way that you're supposed to go.
Mm-hmm.
The teacher is not the sole source of education. The education starts in the home. They got 5-6 years with you before they get into a school.
Not
Okay?
not to compare children to dogs, but any dog trainer will tell you, hey, you can't just bring them to the trainer and that's it. You got to carry on the training. At
And
home.
when you get home. Yep, you do.
You can compare to dogs because a lot of these kids kind of similar.
Dogs are children.
similar.
Dogs are forever
You know what I mean?
babies. I say this all the time. I used to work in a dog kennel. Dogs are forever babies.
Yeah.
Okay. Every day you're gonna and they learn or whatever, and they're smart. Dogs are smart. And all dogs don't go to heaven because they have no soul, y'all. By the way, but I'm sorry, but Lex lost some net. Lex lost some mind.
Yeah.
Dogs don't have souls. Animals don't have souls, y'all.
I just had a conniption just now in my head.
I'm sorry,
like,
animals don't have souls. Sorry.
But
Um,
I have a question about that, though.
believe in the movie All Dogs Go to Heaven. I'm not.
I'm sorry. Contrary to popular belief, dogs don't have souls. They
But
don't
I
have
do have a
them.
question though.
Anybody has a soul.
Now they don't have souls, but can an animal become possessed?
You know what? I'm not even gonna rebuttal with what you just said. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
An animal can become possessed.
Then how can they? If they
You
don't
can
have a soul, how can they be possessed?
You can possess a vessel. You can
What is inside the vessel? A soul.
not always.
There got to be a soul. What are you possessing? It ain't the flesh you possessing.
Especially
it's
if they're
a-
trying to fight back. Like if there's no willpower, there's no soul.
I believe it has souls.
All right, when we get to heaven, we'll see if a dog is there.
Well, listen. If your
I don't
dog
have the
there,
I
what
don't have
you?
the actual scripture, but
But I mean,
we
if
can
they could
talk
be
about that off camera.
if they could be possessed, if they could,
But God
What?
can't God use anybody? He used the burning bush. He used the donkey to minister to people. Like
donkey got a soul.
Like spirits.
I don't know about a burning bush.
Spirits can possess anything, almost anything.
but it got to be
Don't quote
living.
me.
Living. It got to be living.
I don't.
That nigga is not about to possess this microphone.
I mean, the burning bush.
some hot
The
bars.
burning bush that talk. What I mean, well, the burning bush
like,
was living. The
now
burning
if I
bush
hear
is
something
a
in my
living
headphones.
source, but that might be. I need to do some more research on that.
You know what?
But yeah.
No. You know what I want? You know what I want one day?
Oh,
What?
So- no. I'm not trying to be funny. I do want.
The religious episode. Is this what you
No,
gonna say?
I do want a pastor to come
And you
sit
proceed
their
to
ass
be-
down and we have questions.
You
But he got to be
proceed
very
to-
well read. Like I'm not trying to hear no like I don't know. Nick, you listen. We got
I mean,
questions.
but you.
we're gonna research.
Here's my
it together.
question to you: do you think that pastors know everything? Because there are things that pastors do not know.
But guess what? They know how to find out. So we could do our research while we sitting here.
yeah, but
Bring the Bible with you.
so you. There are times where pastors don't know everything, and they'll say, "Hey, I need to research that. I need to. That's not a question I've been asked before, and I need to go and find biblical standing on what you're asking me, so that I can give you a proper
Like
answer
this.
and not lead you astray.
It's the Bible right here.
Because you got to remember, pastors have
Look it up.
pastors have
Look it up.
what? Look what up?
I'm gonna be like, there's your Bible. Look it up.
You want to give him a drink?
I'm gonna give him a drink too. The niggas drink.
First of all, yeah, fruits of the flesh is drunkenness. Not that we can't drink wine. You cannot be so influenced.
Yeah, slurring and everything like that. Yeah.
You cannot be drunk. That's the thing. You can have a glass of wine, like you can have a shot. But if you think that a shot is gonna get you drunk, if a shot is gonna push you over the edge, then you as a follower in God, or specifically Christ, because that's who I
Gotta
serve.
know your body, yeah.
You have to know that, okay, a sip of this is going to make me drunk, so I need not to indulge. But if you are a person who has tolerance and can handle a glass of wine and be in your right mind, then that's okay.
That's
Yeah.
one of the reasons I don't really drink like that, because like
I don't like being outside of my body.
You get crazy, Mark?
Nah. So, but my
Mark be getting
family,
crazy.
Him and wifey
Yeah.
be having a good night.
Yeah.
Wildin'.
my family does, and it don't take much for them to get crazy. So I'm just like, if that happened to them, that's probably gonna happen to me. So let me just
Yeah, that's what I think that's what a lot of people that don't drink
Things are
is because
generational.
they might have grew up seeing something amongst like their family and was like, nah, I don't want to be that way. You know what I mean?
But if you're gonna have that pastor on here, we have to
Now, you know what?
listen to hold on.
I'm just joking.
Listen
I really
to
don't want that nigga on here, though.
understand,
Yeah, I really want that.
I'm just joking. I really don't. I can care
You
less.
don't
Yeah.
wanna-
to respond.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
I also want to make a nugget that pastors are human.
Yeah, I know.
Like, people put pastors
It's
on
all
a
jokes,
pedestal,
man.
but guess what? They're sinners just like us.
Yeah, it's all jokes.
Okay,
Oh, trust me, I know.
And when I'm not on this camera, I minister
Yeah.
to people on this mic and off this mic.
Yeah.
So, like, pastors are humans. Okay, like, they have vices. They might not. They confess if they're living by the word. They confess their sins to God, because
Yeah.
the most important thing is your private relationship with God. But I need people to understand that pastors are not on a pedestal. They have the same judgment from God that you have. Okay? They have a bigger consequence because of the position that they're in.
Yeah.
But they have to abide by the same rules. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, they have to live by the same rules, and they also, just like Paul talked about in a lot of his letters, he had a thorn in his side. The thorn in his side was a sin that he struggled with. It wasn't like, oh, somebody just bothering me. No, it was a sin that he struggled with, that he always had to petition. Addiction runs in my family. I still struggle with addiction this day. I was addicted to a couple things in my life, and by the grace of God, I have been delivered. But till this day, I still struggle with addition.
That porn is
It's
crazy.
a thorn.
Porn is crazy.
This guy,
Hey.
it's not porn.
No,
but-
come on. Come on.
So you told on yourself.
Hey, yo, I don't got no addiction, but of course, like,
I mean,
come
you
on.
have people like Kurt Franklin who
Yeah.
they demonize this man. Now, granted, gifts are given freely, but like, they demonize this man because he had an addiction to porn. Okay, like, it does not take away from the anointing on this man's life. Now, his how he deals with his vices is important. You know, he can't be promoting certain things that are not of the spirit. You know, he can't be promoting things that are of the flesh. But understand that even though Kurt Franklin is this celebrity pastor or gospel artist, he's still a human being that deals with vices.
I always want to know, like, does Kirk Franklin write the songs? Does he produce the songs?
But all the above. He writes some of the songs. He produces a lot of them, almost all of them. That he's in. He's producing a lot of those songs, and you got to understand, there's a such thing as ministers of music,
Yeah, does he play, or
he does. He plays instruments.
or is he like a P. Diddy? P. Diddy?
Oh Lord.
Not like that. But
They
it's
called him the Gospel P. Diddy back in the day. They used to call him
Yeah.
Gospel P. Diddy back in the day.
like, or like he knows what greatness sounds like, and he dictates. Okay, well, this will sound good here. You put that here. You put that there.
Yeah, like my minister, my spiritual mom's husband, right? She, my mentor's husband. He is a minister of music. He can sing. He doesn't sing often, you know, but he knows how to bring somebody into key, or he knows when he starts playing and somebody, we practice this key, but they started in this key. He knows how to bring the key into, he also knows how to usher in the Holy Spirit with the keystrokes of his keyboard. So there's a thing with that. That's a whole nother thing. But there's a such thing. You got to remember, like, Satan was well, people that read the Bible, Satan was in charge of worship in heaven. Before humans were created, Satan was archangels, Gabriel, Michael, and Lucifer. So, like, you got to remember, like, there are things that people are assigned to do. You just have to know where the source is coming from.
Yeah.
That's a whole, not to get on a religious tip. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to talk. I ain't mean to go that deep. Sorry.
Are we going to go into the evolution?
I guess we
No, in a little bit, man. In a little bit, Mark. I know you're itching, yo. Your mouth watering, man.
We here.
His mouth watering. You know what?
Mean, do you want to go there and then like lead it on a happy note, or y'all just?
There is no happy note after that.
What's the happy note?
There is no happy note after that.
I mean,
you know what? I do have a question though. I do have a question.
Talk about their.
What's up?
Would you sleep in a different bed than your partner, or room completely? Would you ever do that?
Yes.
Would?
Not permanent.
Not all the time.
Temporarily.
But, bro.
Temporarily,
if you snoring, bro, I'm going to the other room.
No, there's some couples that actually like
sleep.
that's a way of life for them.
Listen.
Some people have bunk beds.
I know. Bunk beds is crazy.
I know.
Bunk beds is crazy.
They said it leads to the
People who are
intimacy.
very important to me.
Yeah.
Their parents, when I first met them, used to sleep in separate rooms in their house. Now they don't sleep in separate rooms now, but you have to understand, especially people that are Christians, like divorce is frowned upon, right? But like marriage, relationships take work. Like sometimes you not like people grow into different people, and you have to learn at each phase how to learn how to love that new person. So there might be a phase. Michelle Obama, she got scrutinized for saying that for like a period of like 10 years. She couldn't stand Barack. Like, but that is real things that happen. Like people grow into different things, and you have to learn how to love them in the phase that they are in.
Especially
if you commit.
Especially if I got my man cave. Like, some nights I might just chill in the man, sleep in the man.
I wholeheartedly support mom caves. Okay, I had one.
Some nights,
we need a she shed.
I got a mom cave. I ain't playing.
A she shed.
Remember that commercial?
A she shed.
I want that she shed.
She shed.
You could have the damn basement. I'm going outside.
No, but you know what? I don't see nothing wrong with like
So I can
having
drink wine and be silly.
a day or two away. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But sleeping in separate rooms, separate beds for a period of time, I don't think so.
I don't agree with this facet that's online about people sleeping in separate houses.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's a bit much. But separate rooms temporarily for a period of time. Some people, I know people that have done it for years.
I can't do it, man.
Like separate
Not for
rooms.
years.
Now, granted, it's not
Couple of days out the
every
month.
night. Of course, if y'all want to have sexy time as a married couple, then y'all go and y'all sleep together, of course, if y'all want to have sexy time, but still being in the same house, still raising the kids together. Yeah, okay, there might be things, but it's also healthy to show your kids how to properly deal with issues.
If we're going to be in different houses, we might as well just get divorced.
I'm not, but you have people who, like somebody I know, who are okay with like, being married to somebody and they live in a house. Like it might be next door or across the street.
I'm not doing
or
that,
something like that. Or I don't know if y'all seen that meme.
Because who coming over your house that they can't they can't over here.
Yeah.
They can't come over here.
Funny as hell.
Yo,
It's not
that's a
about
fact, though.
who coming
Like,
over.
who
I feel like that's an insecurity. No offense. Like that's an
But
insecurity.
if you're in two different houses,
If you
you texting somebody else,
Yep.
you talking to somebody else, and I'm a
not
cuddler,
all-
yo.
It's not all.
I don't know how a lot of
You
men be like,
a clingy motherfucker.
I'm not clingy, but I like to cuddle. I like to cuddle.
You're a physical touch
I don't know if
person.
that's clean.
I'm physical, yo.
cleanly.
I'm physical.
We know you got 2 kids. We know you
Yo,
physical.
listen.
He
My
got 3 of them,
my
though.
girl.
Oh, sorry, 3. Sorry, I apologize.
No, but look, my girl, if we together, we cuddling, yo.
Right. No, I've dated guys that are cuddlers more.
I don't see how a dude don't want to hold his girl's hand.
I'm very much
Don't want to cuddle.
We could cuddle for a few minutes,
Yeah,
but
we
get
gotta
off
go
of me.
see-
Are you serious?
That's me.
I-
Yeah.
And guys
That's
be like,
me.
really?
Yo.
And I be like, listen, I like
we're
you.
big.
Nah, son.
But
We
if,
get
if I'm
hot. Like,
if I'm
yeah.
going to sleep,
Get off.
if I'm going to sleep and we cuddling, I'ma fall asleep, and at a certain point, you got to get off of me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Because I have to.
Your
My
head,
head.
my arm numb.
Yeah,
Like,
and I'm getting a crick in my neck because I'm all on you. Nah, I gotta.
I'm putting it a different
My
point of
arms
view
sleep,
of
like-
like body type. Me and you, Mark, we big. I'm like, I'm not gonna hold you.
I used to be big. I'm fat
I'm
now.
not-
I mean, I'm skinny now.
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know what your dynamic over there is. Over here on this side of the ranch,
Y'all crazy.
my man's skinny, but I get hot. I'm like, bro, get off me, bro. Like,
Hey, man, listen,
I'm
man.
hot.
That's why you gotta have the AC on.
Love you though.
You gotta have the AC on high, yo. Like the AC gotta be.
It is
You gotta be cold.
November.
In the winter,
You got-
y'all, because
yeah.
you know Solo like the AC.
Yo, son, you gotta have
In
the
the
AC
winter.
on. First of all, you gotta have the AC on. need a body heat. You gotta cuddle. You and your chick gotta cuddle. Listen, listen.
Yeah, cuddle
We're
for
gonna
like,
be close.
For a little bit.
I'm grabbing a booty
Get off
cheek.
of me.
I'm grabbing a
First
booty
hour.
cheek.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing a teta. I'm falling asleep with
Yes.
the. You know what I'm saying? I'm grabbing it, yo. Like we falling asleep like that, yo. That shit. I don't know, soothing. It's relaxing to me.
First hour, cool.
He's
After
like-
that,
I'm in my
Nah, you grab it.
bosom.
You grab it. You fall
I'm in
asleep.
your
Like, I don't know,
bosom.
I like it, yo.
Come on,
I like.
man.
I'm a cuddler.
Okay.
I'm
My
not
girl-
mad
my
at
girl
that.
is not
I
sleeping.
appreciate guys that are affectionate like
My
that.
chick is
I'm
not
mad at
sleeping
that.
in another
I
room.
mean, I like to cuddle, but
Scrolling the gram.
when I feel my back sweating, get off me.
Cause you got that
That's
hot
a little
ass. You got the heat on.
No,
You
Your
got
back
a
sweating
fan
'cause you got
blowing
heat.
on you?
I am fat. I have body heat, bro. Like it don't matter the fan going if I'm hot.
I need
I'm
you to
hot.
stop saying that you fat. You thick. You ain't
ain't
that
even
fat.
fat. Yo,
bro.
you wildin'.
I
Come
need
on.
you to stop saying that. Like I need
Oh
you to
my
understand
God.
you're not
If-
fat. Fat is my 600-pound life. That's fat. Okay.
Once again,
If
people
you
are listen.
I ain't. listen.
This word is an adjective. Okay, it holds no value, no power over my black fat ass.
We like have confidence.
I really don't care.
Like, you's a bad bee. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like tell them. Okay. You're not.
I mean, wait.
You're
First
not-
of all, fat and ugly are two separate things. I just said I was fat. I never
Okay,
said I was
okay.
ugly.
Okay. My
Okay,
bad. My
I
bad.
said I
okay.
was ugly.
We like
Okay.
that. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's a fact.
We know you're not
She didn't
ugly.
say
We know
that.
you're not ugly.
Yeah.
Okay.
and not to be this guy, but
I've had.
You're about to be this guy.
Sidebar.
Not
I've
to be
had
this
people
guy.
be like, "Who is Lex?"
A word? A word?
Not the sidebar. What?
Nah, Lex.
Sorry.
Lex, it don't matter. It don't matter.
never
Her
happened.
nigga
Lex
cool.
is
Her nigga
taken,
mad
y'all.
cool.
Lex
Her
is
dude
taken.
is mad cool. You
Lex
know what I'm
is
saying?
That's your
taken.
bestie.
Okay.
Come on, he mad cool.
Lex
That's your
is taken.
best.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
not
We
to
ain't
be
doing
this
it. Don't
guy,
ask.
But like
You're about to be
that
that
whole,
guy.
oh, you're fat, you're thick, you're not fat. You're like that
You're
only
about
works
to
for
be-
women. Dudes are just fat.
Mark.
Dude is just fat.
You think it's
Yeah, Mark, we ain't doing that. You thick shit. We ain't doing that.
I'm
You thick
crying.
shit.
Nah, it's you fat. You grow. You
If Mark,
fat.
Mark come in here talking about I'm thick. Nah, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it.
you're not fat. You just big.
I'm gonna lose it, yo.
I'm crying.
I'm thick.
I'm crying. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo,
You
low key
big
though.
bone, bro. You
Yo,
big bone.
fat.
You
Mark-
big bone. Your bones is big.
Yeah, Mark came in here with sneakers on today.
Hey, yo. Mark he don't got the church shoes on, y'all. No church
Yo,
shoes.
Lex gonna look down at the
Color coordinated sneaks, y'all. Color coordinated sneaks, y'all.
Yo, that's crazy.
He didn't click clap
Yo,
in.
come on. Come on,
Man
Mark.
got the fuck. Yo,
My man.
Yo,
Yo, I could have sworn he's gonna come in here tap tone. Yo,
I know your girl proud. Look at you
Listen.
coming
I
Look.
mean, I've worn these here before. I don't know.
through. You
We weren't
never,
paying
I
attention.
never saw him.
We
I
weren't
never
paying
saw him.
attention. We wasn't paying
This man
attention.
stayed
This was
wearing
before I
church
came
shoes.
on.
Yeah, because usually
Don't be liking to
usually I
go
know
to
Mark's
church.
on his way because I hear the like the tapping and the whole.
Lex wasn't here, but we definitely was talking about his church shoes right before he walked in.
Yeah, definitely, yo.
He be wearing church
Yeah.
shoes. Don't like going to a liquor church service.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
yo.
But we hear the shoes coming before you do.
Yeah,
And I'm
that's what I'm
yo.
saying. No.
He's stylish, man. Leave him alone, bro. He got
Nah,
taste.
Mark got swag.
He
man.
got
Mark
swag.
He
Swag,
tried
yo.
to talk about me with fashion. I said, Mark, you wore a jean vest. We're not even
I'm
gonna do
crying.
I
We're
still
not even
wear
gonna
them.
do that.
That's his swag. Leave
Hey,
him
I
alone.
still wear them.
Mark, I only got one question, Mark.
Go for it.
What the fuck? Yo, hold on. I don't want to curse. What you be doing on Facebook, man?
Too late.
Oh my God.
Yo, he be doing the poses like licking his lips. I'm like, yo, my man.
Wait,
girl.
my
Stroll.
favorite one, beautiful, colorful, color nigga.
I was
Sorry,
like,
that
yo.
was my favorite post.
Listen,
I said not the cover girl slogan.
I'm like, yo, my boy flying on.
Trap nigga.
My
funny
boy
as
flying
hell.
on, you know what I'm saying? But I see that, I'm like, I'm
Wi-
scrolling.
Wifey think that he is the sexiest man alive, okay? So leave him alone.
Yo.
That's for wifey.
First of all, his girlfriend in the background, babe, post that one. I
yeah,
like
hey, yo,
that
I'm
one.
crying. Like, that's a nice
Wait,
one,
babe,
boo.
put your head to
Yo.
the side like, yeah, I like that one, babe.
Nah,
Funny as hell.
Mark really be zoomed in though.
Hey, yo.
Completely the opposite.
Mark really be zoomed
She be
in
like,
though.
babe, don't post that.
Every time I post, she be like,
Who
whore,
that's for?
whore. Like I'm like,
I'm crying. Yo, she be coming crazy. She from New York, bro. She be
She
coming
is
crazy.
definitely from
Whore.
Whore.
Yo, I'm crying.
Yo, Mark,
That's
you,
a black youngster.
okay? She from New York, right? All right. You ever get in an argument with your girl?
yeah.
Does she
Come on,
curse?
bro.
No, I'm saying, does she curse at all?
We're talking about Mark.
Does she curse at all?
So
If she gets really
doesn't-
mad,
She doesn't curse.
yeah.
But like, which I've had to like curb out of her. She would kind of sort of say disrespectful shit and like that would cut me.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's hard.
Cause I know
That's why I be shutting up
keywords.
sometimes.
When a girl from New York gets mad,
Them trigger words.
there's 3 words that they go to when they get
You gotta
mad.
understand, she's
The B word?
She's from Staten Island. She's
Nah.
not like,
Okay. That's a little bit more
She's a little
respectable.
toned
Yeah.
down,
But
yeah.
listen, when a New York girl gets mad
You tell
and
us
she gets
Solo,
disrespectful,
because
She
you
say,
already
come
know.
on, what she say?
suck my.
Oh,
nah.
I'm saying that's a New
I'm
York
from
girl.
Jersey, and I will admit that I've said suck.
Yeah?
My 12-inch imaginary.
That's a straight up-
I've said it to somebody. I don't be saying stuff
Yeah.
like that now, y'all.
Yeah.
I
I'm
never
saved, I'm
said-
saved and delivered, y'all.
I
I'm
never
delivered.
said that, but I definitely said your mama a hoe.
Your mama a hoe?
Dang, that's
Definitely
crazy.
said your
I've never
mama
said
a hoe.
that.
I've heard you say that.
I've never said that.
I've heard you say that before. Your mama a hoe.
That's crazy.
I heard you say that
Because she probably was. Because
Nah, but
why
yo-
are you a
Insults.
hoe ass nigga?
You can't really be insulted by that. That's just the lingo.
That's crazy.
You can't really be like mad upset about that.
You should have never came
Because
at
first
me
of all,
as a
if your
woman.
girl got a dick and she there's an issue.
That's why I say
You know
12
what I'm
inch
saying?
imaginary. Like
Yeah,
that.
I'm saying, 'cause
and they gotta be a big one.
You
too,
can't really
I'll be
take
mad.
it. You
Like-
can't take it literally because
but like me personally, like
Yeah.
I will never disrespect you in an argument. I would rather remove myself. So
Good job, Mark. Because
you-
most dudes be like a B. Like,
But would you
like,
really be
if
mad
you
if a
get
girl
on
was
my
like,
face,
yo, suck my dick? Would you really be mad about that? Like, would you be mad about that?
Yeah.
Because I really give 2 shits. Like,
nah, because chicks be getting a
it's
little
like-
out besides themselves. Like, you don't have a penis. That's why I had to stop saying
but that shit
like,
is
let me
funny to
stop.
me though. That
Are
should be
we
funny to
laughing
me.
with the ha 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 somebody?
Yeah, that'd be funny to
or
me
it's
though.
like
Yeah.
Nah, you mad, angry. Like,
wouldn't even, I
I
wouldn't
definitely
even
had
be
to
in a
be delivered.
relationship.
Because I used to say, and I emphasis on the 12-inch imaginary. Like, I
Yeah.
used to be,
Girl,
seriously. Like I had to be
Imaginary
delivered. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
That
I mean,
was your
because I
court?
don't have a real one. Like, nah, I used to be not a lot of guys have made me mad like that. But
But when they made you mad, you be straight
when
up like, yo,
they
suck my-
made me
Yeah.
mad, to let them you got me chopped, to emphasize the fact that they got me all the way chopped.
That's that Philly lingo right there.
That's what I would
You got me
say.
chopped. That's that Philly shit. Yo,
I'm
but
not
like
from Philly, but
I
That's
wouldn't
a Philly
even,
lingo.
I wouldn't
You
even
got
be in
me
a
chopped?
relationship
Yeah.
with a woman that has a propensity to say that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even in.
Yeah, it's
inviting
off-putting.
that
It's
into-
off-putting
yeah.
to guys. Yeah.
You know what? I think it's more disrespectful if a guy says it. If a guy says,
I think it's disrespectful. Period.
I
don't
can
know.
agree with that.
I guess so. I just don't take it like that.
It's off-putting to guys. In my experience, it's off-putting to guys. Like, it's not something that's respectable coming out of a woman's mouth.
Yeah, it's not
And-
respectable.
and it's not attractive. Like I don't
It's
even
not.
look at you. I don't even think you're attractive anymore if you say
You
that.
serious?
Yeah.
So you would lose
not the
attractiveness
only
if
one.
a girl says suck my dick, you're losing attractiveness.
Yeah.
You're ugly now.
Yeah.
You for real?
you're
Yeah, because your
underrated.
attitude can be ugly. She could be the baddest chick ever, but
I love it.
People, the baddest chicks be having
I
the
love it,
ugliest
yo.
attitudes.
I love it.
Yeah, until
You know what?
until
I'ma keep my-
until you
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
if you love it
I
so
love it. What
much,
you about to say, Lex? What you about to say, Lex?
you love it so much, but you ain't with none of them chicks that have done that for a long time.
You know what?
Long time term. Because
no.
it's cute.